Hey folks, Steven here with 501 Parts. Today I want to go over retiming the 5GH servo assembly. You will find this servo assembly on several of the Yamaha ATVs. They're not on any of the side-by-sides yet as of 2024. That could change always, but they started putting these on the 2020 and up when they started making the Kodiak 450. These are on there. They're non-diff locking, so these do not do diff lock. They do two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. But they're on machines from 1998 Grizzly 600s. You can put these on those all the way up to current. So there's a lot of these out there. So it's important to have them timed. When you come in and replace the motor, we have the little motors inside of them. Once you replace that motor, you'll have to time everything right to get everything synced. So we're going to go over doing that today. So these basically set on the driver's side of the machine, and they set just like this. The plug will be on the bottom, and on the back here you have the metal gear. Now I have the two-wheel drive position marked here. Most of these are not marked, like some of the newer servos. So if you ever do take it out and mess with it, I recommend you put you a paint mark on here so you know where two-wheel drive is, and you don't have to play with it. But I'm going to show you how to do it. So this is one of our aftermarkets. Some of the OEM ones are going to have the T25 Torx heads. This one has Phillips. These are super easy to time. So you only have two positions. So we'll get all the screws out of it. Open her on up. You see the O-ring. There's a little motor I was talking about, so you can replace that motor. There's no other electronics in here. We have that motor available, save you a lot of money versus buying the complete assembly. We always recommend that you actually do that instead of buying one of these aftermarket assemblies. If your case is not busted anywhere, go ahead and just get the motor and rebuild your OEM assembly. That's always best. Those OEM assemblies are built pretty good. But as you can see here, this is the way it would come off be sitting on the machine. O-ring. So that's the two-wheel drive position. So this wheel clocks all the way back around here for four-wheel drive. So that's two-wheel drive. So to get it to four-wheel drive, some of them are kind of stiff. You'll take and you'll turn this. This one is kind of stiff. You gotta turn it around to right here. So that would be four-wheel drive. Basically, when this thing turns, it's pushing that slide gear. The slide gear sets on top of it. It's pushing it forward for four-wheel drive. It's pushing it backwards for two-wheel drive. So forwards for four, backwards for two-wheel drive. So that's the way that works. So that's four-wheel drive position. And then to go back to two-wheel drive, you would take this, move it all the way back around. A little bit further. Not all the way to the end, but almost is where it'll end up being at. So that's it. Time, see my marks line back up. I've got a paint mark here and a paint mark here. But that, my friends, is how you time the 5GH Yamaha servo. Thanks for watching.